Oh, hi everyone, it's Mitch, and it is Tuesday. No, it's not. It's Thursday, January 17th, 2019. Here with your free live show. Of course, we're live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We're about 22 minutes late today. I've been on the phone with Apple computer. My computer went on the fritz, so I've been trying to buy a new one. And so we can continue on with the shows and everything else that we do at sportschatplace.com. So hopefully you guys are having an awesome day. And, of course, we have free picks on every single game, every single day at sportschatplace.com. Our best bet's always over at sportschatexperts.com, as well as sportschatplace.com Premium and Premium Plus. We have a discount code for that today. I'm going to enter it in just a second. It's CHAMP25. Get 25% off at Sports Chat Experts. It's going to go right over my face, of course. There we go. Anyways. Of course, if you're watching us on YouTube Live, which I recommend because you can get notified, if you can hit the thumbs up button, that would be awesome. Costs you nothing. In talks with t-shirt people. Should have something cooking in the next couple of days. So, here's a question for everybody. What size t-shirt do you wear? I'm trying to figure out like how many to buy. How many smalls, extra small, medium, large, 2X, 3X. What size t-shirt are you? Let's just see if I hit it, if I got it right. In order to, last time it seemed like I ran out of the bigger sizes. Ran out of the bigger sizes, so I ordered a bunch more of those this time around. So large, lots of larges. Wow, man, I blew this one. Bunch of mediums too. I didn't order a lot of mediums. Yep, I got a bunch of 3X and 2Xs. But man, I'm seeing a lot of mediums. That was a size that I ended up having a ton left over last time. So I guess if we run out, you guys can always take a large. Figure it out. We always do. I can't believe how many mediums I'm seeing. I'm seeing It's a lot of them. But anyways, I'll ask that question again. If you've already answered, please don't answer again. We'll just, I just want to get a kind of a feel for, what to order. Looks like YouTube, I'm frozen again. I don't know why that happens. Happened yesterday, the same thing. Oh no, there we go. But anyways, of course, if you're watching us on YouTube Live, if you can hit that thumbs up, it's greatly appreciated. It's 2Xs, XLs. Yeah, mostly it seems that I'm a medium, but I wear large. I know that a lot of guys that are the bigger sizes, like you could wear an XL, but they like 2XLs. I had this discussion with someone that would know this stuff, and that's what they told me. Generally, of course, I also get 100% cotton shirts, so these will shrink. So no doubt about it. I don't buy like the cheap, the cheapest quality. I get the ones that I would wear. So I'm really excited about they're going to come up with some designs and stuff. Anyways. Yeah. If you want to put your picks, the place to do that is in our Facebook group. course, our best bets are always over at sportschatexperts.com as well as sportschatplace.com Premium and Premium Plus. We have free picks on every single day at sportschatplace.com. You can use the code CHAMP25, get 25% off at Sports Chat Experts. Of course, that code is only good at Sports Chat Experts. The premium area has already been discounted, and like I've been saying for a while, Joe Finney says he can fit into a large. He just doesn't want to show off his six-pack. Of course, some of us have a keg down there. But anyways, we got a pretty good schedule of games here. So yesterday, I think we did okay. We weren't like, we didn't get them all right, that's for sure. But, we're not nearly as bad as that other day, man. I tell you, I can beat myself up about these things. So I have all kinds of paper on my desk. We're doing business with these guys. One of the companies. They got me signing paperwork. They're going to be doing online sports betting in the United States. Anyways, of course, we do at least 3 free picks on this show. We've been doing a lot more than that recently. Our best bet's always over at sportschatexperts.com. Well, if you got 2 kegs, Chris, I believe I got some 3XLs. I don't know. I have no idea. That one. But anyways, let's get to our first pick of today's show. Go to the NBA. I like the Wizards in the early game against the Knicks, laying the 7.5. I like the way the Wizards have been playing recently, and also Elliot in our YouTube decided that he would give his lock of the day, and his lock was the Knicks. So usually when people say lock, it's a good opportunity to go the other way. So according to Caleb Thompson, we were 4-4 yesterday. Yeah, I knew that we had some really good ones, but then like Vermont, I think, let us down. Who else did we have? I rarely look back, but it's like, what the hell? Let's look at it. So yesterday we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We did have 8 picks. We took Houston. I think they were a winner. Minnesota was a loser. Boston College winner. Vandy, I don't know how they lost that game. The Bucks were a winner. Cavs were a loser. Yeah, 4-4. So it is what it is. St. John's. That's exactly. Yeah, Vermont. Idiots. Anyways, we took the Wizards minus 7.5. That'll be our first pick. Of course, we do at least 3 free picks every single day on this show. Our best bets. Always over at sportschatexperts.com as well as sportschatplace.com Premium and Premium Plus. If you're watching us on YouTube Live, you can hit that thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. I get some nasty email. I got a guy on that sends me email. I mean, this is just some nasty ass stuff that he's been sending. I'm going to read it to you guys if I can find it. Might have deleted it though. Usually I do. He's just such an idiot. Let's see. Let's see if we can find what this guy wrote me. And we will read it, and we'll see if I can post it on the screen. That would be the coolest, right? So you guys can see what kind of email I get from people. Here it is. So anyways, we do at least 3 free picks. We're going to show, I'm going to see if I can do a screen share of this guy. And you guys can see the type of email that I get every day. Of course, it's not just these kinds. I also get complimentary emails. Let's see. So here you guys can see it. It says, "Hey, old man, people hate you because you're old and grumpy and rude and full of yourself. You're pathetic calling yourself an expert when you're a pure con artist trying to suck money out of naive idiots. Get a real job. That's why you get thumbs down, you loser. My life rocks. Trust me. Wife, kids, weed, gambling, you name it, douchebag. Who the fuck wants to do YouTube videos for a living, you dork? You're a tool. Keep up the con of thinking you're an expert at this bullshit. Your profession is a joke. That's why we hate you." Yeah, this is this is what it's like on this end of the screen. Anyways, I just thought you guys would see that. You could wait, let me go back so you guys can see his email, so you can send him a little note if you want. It is that name that you see there at iCloud.com, all one word. His name is right there on the thing. It's at iCloud.com. So, if you guys want to drop him a note, let him know what a loser he is, that's fine. It's pretty funny though, right? It's like, this is the type of stuff that I get. Yeah, exactly. This guy, he watches every single day. Anyways, let's get to some more free picks. Head to do some college basketball. Actually, you know what? Let's just stick to the NBA for a second. We'll go to this. Anyways, let's get to another NBA pick while we're here. Let's go to the game between the 76ers and the Pacers. Two good teams, right? The Pacers 11-9 against the number at home this season. The Sixers 9-14. I like the way the Sixers have been playing lately, and I think that they're the better team in this spot. You know, when the Sixers are rested, it just seems that they're ready to make that move to the next level. And I just think that, you know, they've won their last two games. They've won 6 of their last 8 outright. Of course, the Pacers have won 3 of their last 4. They beat Phoenix, the Knicks, and the Cavaliers, and the loss was at Boston. They lost by 27 points. They also lost at Toronto. So while the Pacers have been taking care of business, their other wins, Chicago, Atlanta, Detroit, Atlanta, the Wizards, when they were struggling a lot more than they are now. You know, they haven't shown the ability to beat the good teams. I'm going to take the Sixers. Here we have inverse line movement as well. It's slight, but it's inverse line movement nonetheless. And that will be our second pick for today's show. Of course, we do at least 3 free picks. Our best bets always over at sportschatexperts.com. as well as sportschatplace.com, Premium and Premium Plus. Plus 2.5. So we have college basketball as well today. Pretty good card. If you're watching us on YouTube Live, you could hit the thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. For those of you that joined us late, I'm ordering the t-shirts. I'm just trying to figure out no, I don't have a premium pick on Murray State, Eastern Illinois. I had one, but I ended up not doing it. I didn't like the game enough. I kind of went, I had it, and then I didn't have it, and then I had it, I didn't have it. I was like, you know what? If I have to go back and forth on it, then I don't have it. But it's like, if you have already said your t-shirt size, please don't say it again. I'm just trying to figure out how many of each size I should order. Of course, I'm not going to come up with an exact number on this show, but at least I'll get a range as to this many of this one, you know, more of this, less of this, you know, type thing. I'm large, but I'm a medium that wears a large. Randy wants to know if you can purchase premium picks daily as opposed to getting a package. Yeah, you can get them over at Sports Chat Experts. You can use this discount code CHAMP25. That's where you get the individual picks. Sparsh Margota wants to know what inverse line movement is, something we talk about every day on the show. It's when the number of bets on one team, appears to be higher, yet the line moves the other direction. So like say there was 100 people betting on the game and 70 people bet on one team and only 30 people bet on the other team. You would think that if the line was like team A -5, that if 70% of the people on it would go to maybe -6 or -5.5, but actually the line goes to like 4.5. It means it's going the other direction of the number of bets that are being made on that team, meaning that even though it's a smaller number of bets on one side, the thought process is that that they're bigger bets. In fact, that 30% that's being bet on the one side is we have a package where you can get my daily picks. You can get that over at sportschatexperts.com. I actually haven't put out like a daily package where you just get my whole day, but I could start doing that if you want. Where I just put all my daily picks at Sports Chat Experts, come up with a daily package, but there's no way it's going to be cheaper than the weekly premium plus or the monthly premium plus. I mean, the weekly premium is ridiculously low. It's like we're probably going to do away with it at that price point in the very, very near future. I mean, it comes out to $7 a day. It's like 25 cents a pick. But the premium plus, for those people that want the premium plus, it's like $20 a day. And you guys can look at the prices at Sports Chat Experts. There's not a capper there that gives out all of his picks for a day for $20. There's nobody on the internet. Maybe like some of those crappy sites or the guys on Twitter. Anyways, go to College Hoops. Hope that explains it. Where do you place your bets at? I do it any which way possible. Local. I do it in Vegas when I'm in Vegas. Online. Whatever the case may be. We only talk about, Steve Cook wants to know about Virginia Duke. We only talk about games the day of the game. I do NBA picks. I haven't been listing them for sale recently for individual, just in the premium. That you can message me if you want that one. We're not going to open that up on here because what's going to happen, Dave, is you're going to get people banned from the site when you ask questions like that, unfortunately. So, I mean, it's readily available. And soon we'll be associated with one of those sites that has all that information. Richard wants to know if you, it's not a dumb question, I get this question all the time. Do you bet all of your picks throughout the day or just your premiums? Actually, I bet the premiums for sure, but I don't always bet the free picks. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And sometimes I bet other picks that are not on any show and I don't give out at all. And sometimes I give those out as live shows. Anyways. Let's get to some college hoops. Of course, tomorrow's Free For All Friday. Meaning all of the questions about the games come from you guys. So if you want to talk about Duke, Virginia, tomorrow's a great day to talk about it. You can talk about anything. Got championship games in the NFL. Got a lot of stuff going on. I'll tell you, I've been so busy this morning, I haven't even been able to check the news, see what's going on. I know yesterday we had some real exciting news with a couple of transfers. Tate Martell to Miami. Jalen Hurts to Oklahoma. The rats are fleeing the nest, as they say. Cousins calls the Warriors the most hated team in sports. I don't think so. Not at all. I don't think the Warriors are the most hated team at all. I don't like them, but I don't think they're the most hated. Yeah, Eddie sounds like he needs a YouTube channel or anything. Yeah, my best bets are always over at sportschatexperts.com as well as sportschatplace.com Premium and Premium Plus. I'm not sure how many times I can say that. You can see right here, you can get at Sports Chat Experts, you have a discount today. I'm not even sure. I mean, how many times can I possibly say that? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Yeah, believe me on this one. If you trash me in my own Facebook group, you're not welcome back ever. It's like, you have a problem with me? My email is readily available. We read out an email that I got, yesterday. My email readily available. You have any kind of problems with me, but you start trashing me in my own Facebook group, you're dead to me. You can go screw yourself. I'm not going to win every day, that's for sure. I'm not even going to have a winning week every single week. Doesn't give you the right. Yeah, tomorrow is Free For All Friday, so if you have questions on games, tomorrow is the day to bring them. Wright State taking on Youngstown State. Wright State 8-10 this season. Youngstown 6-13. Yeah, we've been on Youngstown State plenty over the years. Just seems they get little to no respect. This year they just decided to stop playing defense. Wright State probably a little bit on the underrated side, and Youngstown maybe a little bit better offensively. Wright State better defensively. That always travels well. I'm going to take Wright State here -6. That'll be our third pick for today. Of course, if you're watching us on YouTube Live, you can hit that thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. Of course, our best bet's always over on sportschatexperts.com as well as sportschatplace.com Premium and Premium Plus. Of course, the premium area, $49 a week. That price will be going up. That was Maui. Maui, it's dark outside. Still pitch black. It's a rare day when I buy points, but I'm not going to say I never have bought points, but most I ever have bought is a half a point, and that's really rare. It's when I can get it on the cheap, and it's at a key number. So if it's 3, 3.5, 7, 7.5, I might buy the half a point. I can tell you that in any instance that I've ever bought the half a point, it's never come into play. Not once. It was a waste of money. Every single time that I've ever done it. Anyways, let's get to another college hoops pick here. So one of the games that someone asked about, and like I said, I had it on my card, but I didn't do anything with it, was Murray State and Eastern Illinois. Murray State's laying a ton in this one, and I just couldn't convince myself. I know Eastern Illinois is they're definitely a little underrated here. So Murray State is more of like a name brand, if you will. They're kind of a team that everybody knows, but Eastern Illinois is 10-7, 3-2 against the number, 6-3 against the spread. Meanwhile, Murray State has been gangbusters on the road. They are 6-3 against the spread in their last 10 games, and the last time these two teams met, last year it was blowout. The year before it was a blowout. The thing about the games between these two teams is they're never close. They're never close. And last year was at Eastern Illinois. Murray State was laying 9. They won by 10. They just always seem to find a way. This is a team they've won their last 5 games in a row, covering in 3 of those, while Eastern Illinois has covered in 4 of their last 5. They played Iowa State. They got absolutely rung up this season. They were getting 23.5 in that game, and they lost by 50. So, generally I don't like teams that lose by 50, but this is a team that actually learned something from it. Eastern Illinois, coming off of 2 road games where they covered the spread. They lost at Jacksonville State 69-62, but I like Jacksonville State. They're a really good team. Murray State, this is a team that it seems that they're always in the NCAA tournament, or at least always winning this conference. When we look at the overall numbers, it seems to be way in the favor of Murray State, especially on the defensive side of the ball. But when we look at the last 5 games and you get back into conference, it's actually not that big of a difference. I'm going to take Eastern Illinois here. The only reason I'm taking them, I'll be honest, I don't love this game. Like I said, I went back and forth on this game last night. The only reason I'm taking Eastern Illinois is because I originally had Murray State in this game, and I couldn't pull the trigger on it. So I'm not betting this game. I'll tell you that much right now. I'm not betting it. But if I were, I would take Eastern Illinois plus 12.5 because I couldn't pull the trigger on Murray State, even though they have some great offensive numbers. They've owned this series, all those different good things, but I couldn't do it. So not going to say that I can do it here. Anyways, you do at least 3 free picks here every single day. Our best bet's always over at sportschatexperts.com as well as sportschatplace.com Premium Plus. If you're watching us on YouTube Live, hit that thumbs up. I asked everybody this question earlier just to try and get a feel for how many I should order. What size t-shirt are you? I'm not saying I'm mailing you a t-shirt today. I'm just saying so I know how many to get. I'm not moving from Maui. I'm just going to probably spend more time on the mainland than I have been. That's all there is. So I'll be transparent here with you guys. I haven't really discussed this much with you guys, and if you've hung on this long, I got 91 people on YouTube and 33 people on Facebook, and I don't know how many are watching on Periscope, but here's the reality of the situation. I owned 100% of Sports Chat Place. I owned 50% of picksandparlays.net, a site that I know a lot of you use as well. When they overturned PASPA back in May, I knew that a lot of other people would be coming into our space. You guys know we've been doing this forever, and I know you guys can go to CBS or Fox and ESPN, and there's guys that pick games, but there's a reason why you come here, and it's because we're authentic. Those guys are guys in suits. You never see those guys at the sports book hanging out or whatever. These are guys that are just they're trying to sell commercial time on a TV network. But the thing is that they have a lot of money behind them. CBS is a $17.8 billion corporation. Fox Sports is a gigantic corporation. ESPN is owned by Disney. So I knew these guys would be getting into the sports pick space. You see even guys like Barstool Sports have TV shows now on, and these guys, I think they're hilarious, the guys at Barstool. But as far as, expert betting advice. I'm not sold on it. I don't agree with a lot of things they say. They always take favorites and overs, two things that I don't like. But I love those guys and I love their shows and I think they're funny and all those great things. But once again, it's a company that they merged with another company too, and they have a lot of money behind them with the Chernin Group. But I was approached by a company back in June in Europe, a European company, and I decided to merge my companies with them. And so we're expanding. We have sites now. I don't just own Sports Chat and Picks and Parlays anymore, and I don't own 100% of Sports Chat anymore. I own just a portion of it, and I own just a portion of Picks and Parlays, but I also own sites in Europe, and we'll be acquiring other sites in the United States, building out other sites in the United States, doing other things around the world as well. You could already see the new site design, things like that. These are all our new people. I've always outsourced everything, tech, design, everything like that. I've always outsourced. I've never had our own people that work on those things. We've had great people that work on that stuff. The guys at ModX helped us for years. But to have our own team and our own in-house guys that do all that stuff, it's a godsend. And same thing for our writers. If they have tech issues when they're putting in the articles, when the site has glitches and stuff like that, we have a whole tech team on call. That's our guys that handle all this stuff now. So just being totally transparent, that is what's happening at Sports Chat Place. So we're not just, Mitch's website anymore. We're some big corporation, but we're not public at this point, and we're not done yet either. You'll be seeing, we'll be adding other properties in the future, and I'll be announcing those as we go. So it was the only choice I had. I didn't sell out because I still own. I didn't sell the company, and I'm an employee of the company. And Craig didn't sell out, Picks and Parlays and become an employee of the company. Craig is an owner in the company. I'm an owner in the company, and we have other partners in the company that hopefully will join us on the video. They live around the world. We have guys in Sweden and Malta and everywhere. And these are people that in Europe. And I know a lot of people watch us from other countries on the show and, visit the site from other countries. And you guys know that sports betting has been legal in the other countries for a long, long time. So these are the guys that know how to work with the sports betting companies and get you guys the best offers as the sports betting becomes legal in your state. So it's kind of like that post that we have in the Facebook group about these offers that we have with these sports betting companies in Canada and in New Jersey. We will have these... soon. We're not going to sell the T-shirts. We're giving them all away. We're going to have them in the very near future, but we're going to give them away. And that's whether we had merged with another company or not. We were going to do the T-shirts either way. But anyways, I just wanted to be transparent about that. I got nothing to hide. Like I said, it is what it is. But I think it's great. It's a good thing. You guys know, I wouldn't sell you guys out. I wouldn't do anything else. I wouldn't sell myself out, right? I'm the opposite. But this is something that's going to be good for everybody. This is like, you can see the new site design. This is the new company that built this. Not me. Not our old tech guys. You see how fast the site is now? I mean, it's lightning fast, right? Remember the old site? It was like, just a couple weeks ago, I'd get emails. Oh, God, it takes me forever. I can't even read your site anymore. Now, I don't get any of those. Our site's lightning fast. There's a rating thing that says 99.9% of all sites on the internet are faster than your site. Now it's like 1% of all sites on the internet are faster than your site. Anyway, let's get to another free pick. I just wanted to tell you guys what was going on. So I did order some smalls as well on the T-shirt. So we will have the T-shirt soon. And to get the T-shirts, like I said, they're going to be 100% free. But there are things that you guys are going to have to do, like subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter, retweet a couple posts here and there. Just some real basic stuff, I'll be in Vegas more. I've been in Vegas a lot over the last year and in the last 2 years. I have a place there. So I'll be in Vegas more, but I think more I'll be in northern Nevada is what we're looking at. I'm not really sure. You don't know I don't know what I'm going to be doing in 10 minutes, but I just know that that's part of the plan. But let's get to this game. Let's get to some more picks. We'll just do some quick hitters because I've taken up quite a bit of time talking about stuff that had nothing to do with picking sports games. So UIC against Milwaukee. I like UIC, less the points there. -4 at Milwaukee. I just think they're battle tested. I like Arkansas Little Rock +7.5. Versus Texas State. I'll do a little capping on that one. But this one, major inverse line movement on that one. My Twitter is Sports Chat Place, all one word. But Arkansas Little Rock's won their last 2 games, beating South Alabama and Troy. Meanwhile, Texas State coming back from a double road, 2 games on the road. But just the numbers here don't justify this number in the game is really what this one comes down to. Arkansas Little Rock better offensively, Texas State better defensively, but the differential doesn't justify this gigantic spread, that's for sure. Steve Cook wants to come work for me. Well, we're always looking for talented writers in sports, especially ones that we don't cover. That's always a good way to get started with us, or if you have a special skill that we don't have. But we have a team of people, but we're always looking for new people and good people, not people that send me hate emails because they're jealous of what we do. Of course, if you're watching us on YouTube Live, if you can hit that thumbs up, we greatly appreciate it. I'm going to do one more pick. I'm kind of dragging now after doing that whole explanation. Washington up against Stanford. I liked Stanford in this one. This one was on my list of potential premium picks for today. I just don't see I don't see it. Stanford better offensively. Washington better defensively, but once again, the differentials here don't justify these numbers. I know when you look at the home and away numbers on these 2 teams, it looks like it gets out of hand, but I just think this is a number that Stanford can cover. You know, they're coming off of a win, an outright win at home against Arizona State. I just see this as a spot where they cover. I'm going to take Stanford plus the points, plus 9.5. Probably down to 9 in a lot of places. What the hell? Let's do one more NBA. While I'm here, I know a lot of people like the NBA picks. I'm getting a ton of email while I'm doing this. So the Hornets and the Kings. The Hornets -3 at home. They're 12-10 against the number at home. The Kings 10-10 on the road. Both these teams pretty even against the number in their last 10 games. I always like to look at first thing I usually look at is who these guys have been playing. And Charlotte, a win over the Spurs, but they had 3 losses before that. All their games were on the road. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 6-game road trip. Meanwhile, on the other side of this thing, the Kings, 7 of their last 8 games have been at home, coming off a nice win over Portland as a 2-point favorite. They beat Charlotte 104-97 just a couple of days ago, back on the 12th, so about 5 days ago. I think Charlotte gets revenge here. I'm going to take the Hornets in this one, and we'll wrap up the show with that.
Let's head to the NBA hardwoods and take a look at some midweek games.
But anyways, we took the Wizards -7.5. The Philadelphia 76ers +2.5. Wright State -6. Eastern Illinois +12.5. UIC -4. Arkansas Little Rock +7.5. Stanford +9. And the Hornets -3. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have an awesome day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I'll get you guys an update on the t-shirts, maybe even some designs I can show you guys what they're going to look like in the pre-design.